Well, sorry for that break in transmission. There was a bit of difficulty, but of course, the technical men have sorted it out. Big ups to Herbert, Kriku, and of course, Kalu in the back there doing all of course, the technical, sorting all the technical challenges, surely. And we'll be bringing you the best of Game 4 very, very shortly. Zenas versus GZ will be coming your way. We take our final break. We'll bring you Game 4. Stay tuned. Ultimate Battle, bringing the best from the esports world. Or you mute them. So you play the habit. Well, in a few minutes, we'll be seeing that anticipated matchup. Zenas versus GZ from Kumasi. We are going to see the Accra versus Kumasi battle. We saw a lot of that in season 1. But in season 2, we didn't see a lot of that. But GZ worked his way up here. He's also in the championship. And we'll be seeing that matchup very, very shortly. We are sorry for the delay in transmission. But we'll be ready to go very, very soon. And Vespa, how hyped are you for this one? We know with Zenas, he's been one of the OGs in the game. But people have been doubting his talent, and of course when he was signed onto the Convict Records Esports team, he was signed as a scout, and people are saying now he's not a player anymore, he's a player scout. And does he have what it takes? He proved his worth against Starson during the qualification rounds to here, but now he has to show the world that okay, he's still the Zenas that we all know, and they make Convict Records Esports proud because they just lost. They have to get something to be able to at least make the 500 battalions happy about.
Definitely the 500 battalions are still on standby waiting for a reason to be happy this evening. It's unfortunate E-Boy couldn't make them proud, but funny enough, Zenas is one player that I really trust. I really have my hopes banked on him at this moment to come clean. Kumasi is my home, my people.
You're not backing Kumasi.
But then Zenas is the player I'm picking for. Today I'm selectively picking my choices.
It seems like you haven't gone wrong.
No, I haven't gone wrong.
Because you went with Pana, you had the right.
Definitely. And so with this particular fixture, I'm definitely rooting behind Zenax to actually get a win and put a smile on the face of the 500 battalions who are on standby from Convict Records. But then of course Kumasi also holds some very decent game players, and I'm curious to see what GZ will bring up on board this evening. And so I just can't write him off just yet. I'm just only stating that my favorite for this match would be Zenas.
Well, Vespa has a say on who he feels like is going to take Game 4, a quarterfinal fixture for Ultimate Battle Season 2. But it has been amazing so far from Game 1 to Game 3. A lot of action throughout. But a word from our sponsor as well. Game Analyst is also bringing another tournament in there in partnership with Ultimate Battle. You know Ultimate Battle. We are everywhere. Game Analyst, the universities tournament. We are going to UCC. We'll be going to University of Ghana. We'll be going to UEW as well. So there are a lot of things coming through the pipeline. So if you know the University of Ghana, you're really good at gaming, you're really good at FIFA especially, register at the site of Game Analyst, of course, on Twitter. You can just DM him on Twitter. I'm sure he'll give you the directions to register for that one as well. UCC in there as well. KNUST in there as well. So now we're expanding the territory. It's not only the professional FIFA players. The casual players can also get a chance for these esports teams to see and sign them. How hyped are you for that Game Analyst tournament as well?
Very, very, very hyped right here. Now, you just said that there's a lot of raw talents hiding in those universities. And so this is an opportunity for you all there. I know you've definitely been bragging in your hostels and your halls and all of that. But this is an opportunity to make yourself a name for yourself on the national stage. And so come one, come many, register through the links that are available. Of course, like he said, you can hit up Game Analyst on Twitter mostly, and he'll definitely show you the way and get your name put right there. Come the day of the tournament, you must bring on your A game and make sure you are winning.
Well, Game Analyst hasn't forgot about the pro players as well. There will be a foot tournament. So those of you who are saying foot is in this ending stage, so you're not going to build your team, I'm sorry. Please do, because if you meet the likes of Van Dijk Shapeshifters, you will be bullied. Keep building your team, because there's a tournament coming for you from Game Analyst as well. There is a lot of money at stake. Please do not forget 2,000 CDs up for grabs in that tournament as well. So those on the street, we haven't forgotten about you as well. It's 10,000 CDs, sorry. 10,000
Ghana
CDs. 10,000 Ghana CDs.
That's for the pro players.
Well, for the ultimate team players. This time, no borrowing of teams. So I beg, starts the grind. We're in the latter stages. There are a lot of items released. We are currently in the Shapeshifters era. Ultimate team of the season has also come to pass, and there are a lot of players on the market. Keep grinding. Game Analyst has that tournament coming for you. 10,000 Ghana cedis up for grabs. Open way now. Open. Join the esports train. We are moving really, really quick. Esports is moving to a new level in Ghana, and of course, there are more things to come from us. Ultimate Battle, we are everywhere. Play provinces where champions are made. We want to say a big kudos to them for also giving us this space for hosting ultimate battle always. It has been a pleasure to bring you season 2. We are into the latter stages of season 2. And we'll be ready to bring you that GZ versus Zenas game very, very shortly. Kindly hold on. We want to say a big thank you for also keeping your patience on. We know time is money. Time is money. But of course, we'll keep rewarding you. Keep your predictions coming in for Zenas versus GZ as well. If you get a scoreline prediction right, you stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Now, I have to question Vespa. All of Vespa's predictions, he has only predicted who will win. He's not been able to get scoreline predictions right.
I almost came close with that big ups match. I predicted a 40 win. Knee boy just couldn't get that second goal to have made my prediction right.
4 goals to 1.
So
fine margins, fine margins.
I'm close. Now, let me put myself on the spot for this one. I'm now communicating with my people from Nogbopo.
so small communication.
Zenas to GZ1. Yeah, that is it.
Vespa thinks it's going to be close. 2 goals to 1. What do you think as well? There's money up for grabs. If you predict rightly and first, you stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. So yeah, the match is about to start. Kindly stay on your screens. My name is Slimo. I've been doing this with Vespa Kofi Sapon, the number 1 top shoutcaster.
Please, I'm number 2. He's number 1. Number 1 be that anyway.
We give you all the excellent casting and commentary from the Play Province studio here at Fadama New Market. You know what? We'll go for that break once again. When we are back this time around, we promise you with full commitments that will be bringing you that GZ versus Zenas game. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere.
All right. How far? The video count.
Hey, Charlie. Aqua, we are Well, as promised, we are live now. GZ versus Zenas is live now. We're heading straight to that matchup, a final matchup for the quarterfinal fixture. GZ versus Zenas of Canvic Records, Accra versus Kumasi. We're bringing you a special edition on the Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. And so far, so good. We've had some very, very good matchups. We already have 3 semi-finalists waiting in the wings. We already have a first semi-final matchup, which is going to be Pada versus Selvan. Big Ups is now waiting for the winner of this matchup. We may see another big rivalry again. We might see Canvic Records versus Play Province again, or we might see Big Ups face another Kumasi player. But it promises to be interesting. There's excitement so far. We head straight into the matchup. Well, keep the predictions coming in. I said the giveaways have not been done yet. Predict who is going to win this game. If you predict the score line correctly, you stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. So we are ready to go now. Zenas in the all white kit as GZ in the all black. Attacking first hand here. Yasin with a very, very powerful save there. Because Zenas was in a lot of trouble. He almost conceded that first goal. But with the way GZ has started, very, very aggressive. You can see he means what he's going to do. And the attack so far putting a lot of pressure on Zenas.
Well, there's been some predictions coming through from the stream. And so far, there's Faculty predicting GZ 4, Zenax 2. There's Kwabnao Sewusu also predicting GZ 3, Zenas 2. Mulish came in with a 3-0 prediction, but he didn't state who is winning. I'm sure by him being
Mulish,
a Kumasi
kindly
player.
clarify that until the 15th minute for it to remain valid. Kindly let us know who you are backing to win 3-0. Otherwise, if we don't know, I'm sorry, it will be rendered invalid.
Well, Raymond from Ace Games also says that it's going to be 4-1 against Zenas. So 4-1 victory in favor of GZ. And Zenas has a supporter now. Hey, hold on, no, this isn't. I almost thought it was support. Now Dakar says that Zenas is losing by 3 goals to 8.
Interesting.
Wow,
but what are the 500 battalion team? The Canvic
well,
people.
the battalions are here and they say they are back behind Zenas. They're asking him to make them proud.
Of course.
And of course, Skradada is here. He says, Mulish, we go last Kumasi. Anyway, so that is it. A warning from Canvic Records to all those Kumasi players. And Andy Walters says that GZ is also winning by 4 goals to 1. Skradada now has come in with a scoreline prediction saying that Zenas is winning 3 goals to 0. And so that's about it. There are other interesting scorelines coming in
as well, but that's about it. The predictions, keep them coming in. You've just got 5 minutes to get them in before the deadline passes. Aloy and GZ has been on attack the whole start of the game. And interestingly, we are going to face another problem. It seems like we just can't get over the hump with this game. But we know we'll bring it to you very, very shortly. Zenas was in a lot of trouble. I must say, GZ kept attacking. And kindly stay on the stream. We are trying to sort out that problem. And surely we'll bring you that feed of Zenas versus GZ. Ultimate Battle brought to you by game analyst Letty at VGA Esports Show, Esports Association of Ghana, The Beast Gaming from Kenya as well, and of course Letty Arts coming in there with some wonderful sponsorship for Ultimate Battle. Play Province also giving us this wonderful place for hosting this one, but I'm seeing a lot of support for GZ. You can tell the Kumasi people are backing their boy.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, some of their crowd boys are backing him as well. You know, Zenas, as much as he is popular, has a lot of haters as well. And so all of these haters are automatically backing GZ for this win. But then this is a one-man against all particular affair right here. And I'm hoping that GZ can actually put them to shame in this particular encounter. And like I said, there's a lot of, like Slamo has said, there's a lot of challenges in this particular affair. I don't know what is going on, but then whatever is going on with this match means definitely there's something big in this particular matchup. So thank you for being faithful to the stream. Thank you for sticking and staying. We are promising you that we will do all that it takes to bring you this particular match. So don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned. And while you're staying tuned, keep sharing the link as well. Also keep subscribing and of course putting on those notifications. Yes, very important. Thank you so much. And like I have said, if you are subscribing to Ultimate Battle, please do what to follow our sponsors as well. You can follow Game Analyst on Twitter. You can follow prime group of companies on social media, all social media channels, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook. They are everywhere. You can follow them as well. Also, please do well to follow The Beast Gaming. Yes, our Kenyan international counterpart. Shout out to everybody from Kenya who may be on the stream. Thank you for being a part of us, making Ultimate Battle a success. Yes, and to all other, of course, follow VGA Esports, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, subscribe
TikTok,
to
everywhere.
everywhere. Please keep those subscriptions coming in, and thank you so much.
Well, we know we're Ultimate Team. We are getting to those latter stages, so we can now have those awards. Who has been the best attacker for you? Me, probably. I'll have to say Player of the Month item, Kylian Mbappe. He's been solid for me. I'm not saying generally who is the best attacker, but for you personally in your team, who has been their best attacker for you? Who has been the most consistent for you? I'm seeing Trophy Titans item R9 for Zenas in his team. I'm sure he hasn't packed them for too long, because Trophy Titans item just a few weeks ago they were introduced into the system. But for me, it has to be Player of the Month item, Kylian Mbappe. Let me know in the comment section who has been the best attacker for you, who has been the best midfielder for you, who has been the best defender for you. For defense, it's one name and one name only. Well, flashback Sergio Ramos. He has been very, very consistent, a very, very good defender. I haven't seen a lot of him today because of a lot of improved cards that have been released. But so far, so good. Some defenders have also been very, very good. We can speak of the Titans item, Lucio, as well. Very, very solid for Big Ups' team in there as well. But we are heading straight into that game. Stick and stay with us. GZ versus Zenas will continue from right where we left off. We are going to bring you that fourth and final game of the quarterfinal. My name is Slimor, doing this with Vespa. Do not go anywhere. Do not touch that channel. Subscribe to the channel as always. Leave a like on the video. And of course, share the link. Keep us on post notifications, because there's some more interesting esports action coming for you. We have some big news for season 3 as well. At the end of the show, I'll let you know of some big news as well. So stay with us. Do not go anywhere. Keep the predictions coming in. Unless they are valid. The 15-minute mark had not been passed till the transmission was break. So yeah, keep the predictions coming in. Who do you think is going to win this one? There's a lot of love for DZ, from the Kumasi faithful, and of course for the Accra faithful. They are all behind Zenas. And Comfort Records losing their first game to Big Ups. Surely they'd want to bounce back in a very, very good way.
Most definitely.
Now, if we're looking at
500 battalions.
If we're looking at Convict Records, we've seen some excellent displays from the likes of Choice, Montana, Nebo. I think this is the chance for Xenas to also put his name up there with the rest of his teammates. Do you think this could be the tournament for him?
Definitely. I mean, this is it. If not this tournament, where else? Because, I mean, he is lucky, or, I mean, he has done well to be part of the final 8 in this particular fixture. And so he just has to, do more to get himself in the final 4. And I think if he's able to bypass this stage, get into the final 4, trust me, he's going to go into the finals.
But once he wins this game, the Play Province man is waiting in the wings. It promises to be a juicy matchup if Zenas matches up against Big Ups.
Juicy, but of course there are 500 battalions. So
the 500 battalions would like to slay Big Ups again, because they didn't work against him when Neboy faced him.
I don't know how many battalions are backing Play Province's Big Ups, but then trust me, those 500 battalions, I mean, when they came in at first, they forgot to bring their weapons. And so Neboy unfortunately had the battalions there, but then the weapons. But now they have gone for their weapons. So trust me, these battalions are ready to do and die for Zenas.
But judging from what we saw in like the first 12 to 13 minutes of the game that broke transmission, it seems like Dizzy is going to attack aggressively. And I hope he continues in the same fashion as we head into that game. Dizzy versus Zenas. This time around, we're expecting no breaks in the game, and we start from scratch from where we left off. Dizzy in the all-black kit kicking from right to left, and Zenas in the all-white kicking from left to right. Klaus into Sergio Busquets, the end of era item. Sergio Busquets announcing his move to Inter Miami in the MLS just a few hours ago. Busquets, Kimmich into R9 Ronaldo. Well, he has been a very a regular in almost all the teams that we've seen today. Baldi, the team of the season item. He had a splendid season for the La Liga champions Barcelona, and he's earned his spot into GZ's team as well. Brilliant play, GZ. Those intricate passes, so crucial for him. And this could be his first touch of the game. R9, an elite finish. R9 Ronaldo, very, very clinical in front of goal, in a very difficult angle as well. shoots with his left foot, and because he's 5-star weak foot, he almost
Most
always
definitely.
finds the back of the net.
Yes. I don't think he has a weak foot. We should cancel that word weak foot from R&I. He has all feet very, very strong in there, and that's a beautiful goal to start with.
Well, in angles like those, it's always difficult to find the back of the net. But when you have the highest rated item for R9, of course, the Trophy Titans item R9, he's almost impossible to deal with, and Zenas wasn't able to deal with him, wasn't able to hold on to that defense there. But another breaking transmission. This time around, we go for a quick break. When we are back, we'll bring you more of the action. Zenas versus GZ will come your way surely. We take a quick break. When we are back, we'll show you how it goes down.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters,
let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
you are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy!
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters,
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
Ultimate Battle fans, your loyalty cannot be questioned. You guys have done amazing for us so far, sticking through the toil and the hassle and the breaks in transmission. We salute you all. But on Jizzy's side from Kumasi, seems like he's having a lot of network problems. We just can't seem to do anything about it, and we are giving him the final chance. If this game doesn't come to fruition like we are all expecting it to, we are all hoping it does come to fruition and we're able to see out the whole 90 minutes of the game. I'm sorry, but this is the last chance. We'll have to move on to the next stage with Zenas moving as the winner to the next stage of the competition. So Jizzy, we are with your back. Charlie, try fix the network. Let's get into the game. Let's have fun. Let's see who gets the better of each other. Is it going to be Jizzy or Zenas from Canvic Records? The predictions are still live. If you haven't already, kindly predict who is going to win this one. And we hope that we are able to get the full 90 minutes, or maybe we go to extra time and then we'll be able to separate both sides. Jizzy versus Zenas is surely going to come on your screen for the final time. Time is not on our side because we really have taken a lot of time trying to get this game to roll, but it seems like network problems are in the way. So Jizzy, one more time, kindly put your network to try to fix the network and then give us a very, very good game. But heading into the semi-final, we're expecting some top games. Already we'll be seeing Selvam versus Pada. Selvam with that emphatic victory, 5-1, beating Fax, who's also been in pretty good form for Prime Lords. His teammates will be looking to do him some justice in that game. We'll see how that pans out. But Pada proved everybody wrong with the way he created that comeback against Ginny. He's got the momentum now, but Selvam coming in hot. Do you have any predictions for that semi-final in particular?
Well, I have already predicted. It's going to be a Selvam win. Selvam's form is unmatched so far in this particular series of championship games. He is the only player to have won by 5-1. Emphatic victory, and it was not over any cheap player. It was over, Fax, who is really one of the highly rated players in this current community of gamers, FIFA gamers to be precise. And so Selvam definitely has my backing in that particular fixture against Pada. Pada wasn't so convincing. It took an element of luck for him to have gotten that victory over Genie in that first, championship quarterfinal game. And so of course, he can prove wrong. He can prove me wrong if he's able to come up with a better performance. But then with what I saw in the early stages, I believe Selvam is, due to win that particular fixture, that first semi-final game against Pada.
Well, Vespa has a say He's already tipping Selvam to take that victory in the semi-final, but just don't count out the Prime Lot Esports, man. We kind of did that in game 1 when he was up against Ginny, when he was down, and then he was able to pick himself up.
I didn't count him out.
You had him winning, but this time around, it seems like you're not backing him.
Yes, I'm not. My people have spoken, and they claim that Selvam is to win this fixture. And so, Selvam, wherever you are,
Vespa says his Nogokpo people have spoken.
definitely. They have brought in the communication.
Well, we thank you for your loyalty. We thank you for your patience for staying on the stream. It has been a very, very long night. We wanted to bring you the best of experience. We are still poised to bring you the best of experience, the best of FIFA action from some of the top FIFA players in the country. The best players from Season 2, actually. All the winners from Season 2, actually. Playing in the championship, looking to find the ultimate winner. In Season 1, we had a similar situation where all the top players faced each other. In the end, it was Kennedy of Roots Esports who was crowned champion at the end of it all. In Season 2, it has been a wonderful season. We're into the latter stages of the season. We'll be bowing out in Season 2 very shortly, but stick with Ultimate Battle because Season 3, there is some big news coming. And at the end of it all, at the end of the championship, I'll let you know what that big news is. We are still looking forward to that game between Jizzy and Zenas of Convict Record, and we hope that it comes to us. So we still hope that you guys will stick and stay with us because it's been a lovely stream. It's only this game that has given us a lot of problems, but we've seen some excellent games. A big shout out to our sponsors once again: Game Analyst, Letty Arts, Esports Association of Ghana, Prime Group of Companies, VGA Esports Show, and The Beast Gaming from Kenya. We're still waiting for Jizzy. We have all the patience in the world. Jizzy, your final opportunity. Show us what you've got. Give your best out there, and you can stand yourself the chance of becoming the Ultimate Battle Season 2 champion. But comparing Season 1 and Season 2, I saw a comment from one of the pro players in the country, Oscar, saying he feels like more of the better players were in Season 1. Do you agree with him?
Well, I think I may want to disagree because, I mean, FIFA is a game of form. Season 1, definitely there were a lot of players in there who had the juice, who were on form. But of course, Season 2 also has proven to be quite competitive. And we know with FIFA, there are
updates and everything,
exactly,
so it changes.
Exactly, definitely. And so Season 2 also has come in with a different crop of players. So you wouldn't just want to maybe downgrade these Season 2 players.
Well, just to remind you of who Season 1 players were, we saw some excellent players in Season 1, of course. The aforementioned winner, Kennedy, was in there. Pretty Boy Dels, who was also a finalist in there as well. Guy Kobe, Prince Jonas. So yeah, Season 1 had like the cream of the crop. But in Season 2, some big players as well. The man who is touted as probably the greatest FIFA player of all time in Ghana, when that kid was in there. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to win against Big Ups. So we've got Big Ups, probably the most informed player, also in Season 2 as well. Ginny in Season 2, Pada in Season 2, Zenas in Season 2. So yeah, a lot of top gamers, Season 1, Season 2, but in Season 3, there's more coming away. So yeah, we've got the best of action, and so far so good. We've enjoyed Ultimate Battle through all the way, and we're hoping that Zenas and Jesus game just gives us what we are expecting, because it has been very, very solid so far from games 1 to game 2 to game 3. We'll take that quick break. When we are back, it's the final break for this game. When we are back, we'll give you a final verdict if we are going to see this game or if we are going to progress to the next stage. We'll know who makes his way into the semi-final and faces Big Ups. We'll take that quick break. When we are back, it's the final decision for you.
All right.
are back live. Well, we told you the final verdict for game 4, and unfortunately, because of network problems, Convict Records, Zena, we'll be seeing that rivalry once again. Play Provinces, big ups, will be facing Convict Records, Zenas. But we're heading into a first semi-final. They've waited for a very, very long time, but this is their chance to prove that they are worthy champions. Prime Lords, Pada versus Selvam. Can Pada, well, exonerate his teammate a bit? Can he, what word should I even use for him? Because the way the way and manner in which Selvam beat Fax wasn't the best for the Prime Lords Esports team. So maybe we'll see Pada do something good for the Prime Lords Esports team. And we are ready to go now. Pada versus Selvam is live. Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship is not down and out yet. We are into the first semi-final. Pada in the all-white kit, kicking from right to left in the attack right now with Nkunku. Turning and finds, well, the popular Van Dijk this time around. It's still Slimo and Vespa in the casting booth, bringing you all the action live from Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. Neymar almost threading one into R9, but very, very good defense from Selvam. Already, Vespa has already told you that his money is on Selvam to take the victory. R9, but Pada with the first chance and an emphatic finish as well. David Ginola up front, the foot fantasy item, so clinical. And the Frenchman, after he was introduced this year as a foot hero, a lot of people have banged on this card, and he keeps on improving. We saw the normal hero item, but the foot fantasy item has just taken it up another level. Another 5-star weak foot player, and Pada has done no mistake from there.
I mean, as a hero as he is, it is expected that he will be putting on top-notch performances, and so it's no surprise for me in particular that Ginola is being widely used, and he's definitely getting the results for these boys.
Well, keep the predictions coming in before the 15th minutes mark. I think Pada has kind of set how the predictions are going to go. I'm sure a lot of people will be backing him after this, but this could be the chance. Well, terrible defending from Pada almost cost him the offside trap, not done at the perfect time, I should say. He almost cost him there, but Selvam just couldn't capitalize on that howler of Pada. And still, the Prime Lords Esports man currently leading by a lone goal to nil. Well, keep the comments coming in. Vespa will be reading them to you shortly. Keep the predictions coming in as well as we are heading into the first semi-final. Reminder, it's just one game. We are not doing it like the best of 5 series like we usually do. You've already proven that you can play in the best of 5. Now, can you play in a one-off? This is what Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship is all about. And so far, Pada in a very, very good position. Remember, in his first game, he was really struggling where he was down by 3-1 to Ginny. But in this one, he started very good. Brilliant player lock and excellent move as well. Very, very strong in attack. R9 Ronaldo this time around with a finish. And well, the Trophy Titans are R9 Ronaldo. So clinical in front of goal. And Pada seems to be ruthless. So good in front of goal. And he gives him a 2-goal lead. Wow. Well worked finish. Got the player lock to go down. Got R9 Ronaldo in the best position possible. And created that excellent chance. Well, the prediction lines have closed. The deadline has passed. Vespa, can you let us know some of those predictions? Well,
so it was Papa who began the predictions for us, and he said that Selvam was going to win by a cool 4-1, which has now been cast. And well, Emmanuel Graham came through saying that Pada is going to win by 3-2, so that may still be valid as of now. And Selong Bedema, yes, Selom says it's going to be a 3-1 win for Pada. And Kwabna Oseiwusu says that it is going to be a 3-2 win for Selvam. Well, that is also still very valid. And then Papa came again saying that Selvam is going to win by 4-1, and that is also not valid now because already Pada is up by 2 goals. And now finally Kalu came in saying that 3-1 win against Selvam. Okay, that may be valid as well. And Faculty says 3-3, but then that is where the predictions ended. I see Selim coming through with 4-0, but then it's not really going to be working right now.
Yes, those were the valid predictions Vespa just made you know of, and so far so good. Pada currently leading by 2-0 to Ginola. Turning, he could make a 3 from here. His attacks have been so ruthless and so precise as well. R9 finds Ginola looking to get the elastical to beat his defender, but very well done there, Selvam. If he keeps defending like this, it could give him a chance to get into those attacks as well. Nkunku finds Socrates. Brilliant pass into our 9. Pada, oh my witness, my God. Well, he's been so clinical in front of goal, and he grabs the third as well. A brilliant defense splitting pass, finding the Brazilian up front, and wow, smashing it into the back of the net. It seems like we've seen 3 chances and 3 goals.
Well, very, very efficient, very, very excellent. I'm really excited for Pada at this moment. In fact, I think I wrote him off in this particular fixture, but then he has come in with a surprising bang. I earlier mentioned that some players are players who warm up in tournaments or in gameplay slowly, but then it looks like Pada is one. Started very slowly in his first leg, but then now in this second match, wow, straight hot blazing form from Pada. Kudos to that Prime Lord figure right there.
Wow, a thunderbolt of a strike for Pada, which gives him 3 early strong goals. Maybe faculty's prediction of 3-3 could come to pass, but if that happens, well, it's going to be a crazy game going on from there. Socrates finds R9 Ronaldo. Pada in such red hot form, almost scoring every chance he gets. Well, this time around, well, the Barcelona goalkeeper and goal, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen gets his hand on the ball and keeps the lead at 3 goals to nil. I'm in a lot of trouble. This time it seems like the prediction will be cast.
It's almost casting now, but then here comes Pada again with the 4th goal, and this might spell the end of this match already. Look at that.
Wow, the Real Madrid legend Fernando Hierro with a very, very strong header to find the back of the net. Pada in rip-roaring form grabs the 4th in this one, and we are going to see Pada in another final. I know you saw him in that GGC Champions League final where he was against Big Ups. We might also see Big Ups in the final. We could see a repeat of that final as well.
Definitely. It almost looks likely at this point in time. Just like you look at the match between Big Ups and Zenas, it looks already like Big Ups is the favorite in there, and if it should come through to pass that Big Ups wins, definitely we're going to see that return match or that fixture again. Big Ups versus Pada. It's early days yet, so let's just calm the nerves and see.
I'm sure the 500 battalion will surely want to have something to say about that, but just 36 minutes gone. And I don't think anybody's predictions is going to pass from here on going. I saw someone predict 4-1 actually, maybe if Selvam grabs a goal back. Maybe
that 4-1 prediction was a prediction in favor of Selvam, but at this point,
well, here comes Selvam now. But just waited a bit too long, Kylian Mbappe.
But hold on, this is the same Selvan that played in that first game, because
won by 5 goals to 1.
This has been abysmal. I mean, he is really not seeing top in this particular game at all. No impressive gameplay. I'm not even sure he's been able to string 2 or 3 passes together at a goal.
Well, sometimes that is FIFA for you. If it's not your day, it is just not your day. But he started the day pretty well with that impressive victory against Fax. But this is what we call having your teammates back, because we know Fax didn't play too well, and then Pada has come to really redeem the Prime Lord Esports team, and he's done so well at that. He could make this 5. Well, Nkunku stopped in his tracks this time around, not able to break away from the defense as we head closer and closer to the end of that first half action in our first semi-final, which is going fully one-sided in favor of the Prime Lord Esports team. Well, that ends it for the first half. And what a first half we've seen. Almost like 4 chances created, 4 goals scored. 100% efficiency from Pada. So strong in goal. And well, he's been just so crafty with the way he's created his goals. We've seen a header scored. We've seen a dribble into a goal. We've seen a driven pass into a goal. He's got almost everything in his arsenal, and it seems like he's got 1 foot in the final already. And so far, so good for him. He's been playing so well. He didn't start the tournament so well, but that is what tournaments are all about. Pick up yourself as and when you can. When you have that chance, you'll be able to take full perfection of it. And so far, for Pada, he's done so well. And well, Selvam has it all to do in the second half. Down 4 goals. If you're in Selvam's shoes, are you going all out, or you're just going to go for damage control at this point?
At this point, I don't know what will be best for Selvam. Trust me, I don't really know what is best for him. Either for him to sit back and protect, his goal, his defense from maybe conceding more, or maybe he can go all out and maybe try to get some consolations. Or what can we say? Maybe a comeback.
Well, if the comeback is indeed on the cards, it is surely going to be the biggest comeback we've ever seen on Ultimate Battle. Mbappe closed down really well by De Ligt, and I must say, Pada very, very strong at the back as well. I haven't seen Silvan create those loads of chances that he did against Fax. Here comes Pada once again. R9 taking his time to find those open passes once again. Marquinhos into Van Dijk. Socrates. R9.
Can you imagine? People on the stream are actually asking for the count to be stopped. And looks like the count is ongoing still. And that is a 5th goal for Pada right there. Ginola again.
5-star performance from the Frenchman up front, David Ginola. Another strong performance. And so far, Pada's choice of loan items as well have been so good. The likes of Ginola, Virgil van Dijk, but the ball rolls could turn there. Getting away from his marker. And well. He's got everything from skill move goals to driven passes to crosses into the box to perfect headers. Pada seems to have it all, and he might be on his way to be crowned Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. But here he's got another hurdle to jump over. Is it going to be Zenas or Big Ups to meet him in the final? Pada has just got to hold on for the last 35 minutes, and he's going to have his chance in the final. Here comes Pada once again. Ginola, Tenic, returns the ball into Socrates. Pada is not relaxing. He's not settling for the 5 goal to
not at all. Not at all.
Goals every chance he gets.
And it looks like that 8-0 scoreline that we saw, that 8-0 prediction might be coming through.
It was 8-3 actually. Oh?
No, it was 8-0.
8-0 in favor of Pada.
It was an 8-0
wow, if that comes to pass, well, that would be very interesting. Jairzinho, Pada moving the goalkeeper so well. Lev Yashin grabs onto that ball. But Pada at this moment, so strong. Daka predicted that Pada was going to win by 8-0. No, Charlie Daka, where did they get your malam from? 8-0. Well, they've got Pada's got 30 minutes to go. If he can get 3 goals, Daka will have his hands on that 50 CBs cash prize. Delict. Nkuku there with Pada again with the player lock. Ginola decides to go for the short cancel, but just gives the opportunity for the defenders to cover. And well, Silvan this time around prevents that goal from going in. Nkunku returns the pass into R9. Pada looking to break away once more, but Silvan surely now looking for damage control. Probably saying enough is enough. You scored 1 goal too many with a 5-goal scoreline. I think Pada has kind of confirmed the status in the final. And well, the Prime Lord Esports player is our first, surely going to be our first finalist for Ultimate Battle Season 2. But Silva could grab a goal for himself. But brilliant goalkeeper movement once again. Lev Yashin has been superb. Well, we said Silvan was going to be the top goal scorer. We said he had the chance to even increase the tally, but he's got no goals here. Pada has now scored 8 goals in the championship. Do you think he wins that award?
It's quite shocking right now, seeing how Silvan has disappeared from the surface. He was on top, and right now he's just probably languishing at the bottom somewhere in terms of the goals in the semi-final stages, and it's really surprising. I'm wondering, is it the same Silvan we saw in the first leg or in the first match? I'm really asking myself that question right now, because this gameplay is way so different from what we witnessed.
So contrasting from high to low, from brightness to darkness. Because this is not the Silvan we saw in game 1. Maybe something hasn't worked for him. Maybe the formation just didn't work out for him. But kudos to Pada as well. He's taking his chance when it came. Really struggled against Ginny early on in that game, but picked himself up, was able to grab the victory, and he has booked the spot in the final. We've just got 17 minutes to go in Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. Who joins Kennedy as a champion on Ultimate Battle? Who joins Kennedy as a champion on Ultimate Battle? Is it Pada? Is it Zenas? Or is it going to be Big Ass of Play Promise? Let me know in the chat who you think is going to be crowned champion. Ultimate Battle once again brought to you by Letty Arts Game Analyst. Well, Silva finally grabs a goal. And well, a consolation goal surely. With the time it's coming at 77th minute, I don't think there's any way he comes back from this one. But kudos to Selva. We put up a really good fight in that first game, but in the second game, really nowhere to be found. I must be honest, and it's not really going well for him. So yeah, kudos to our sponsors once again: Letty Ads, Game Analysts, Esports Association of Ghana, Prime Group of Companies, VGA Esports Show, and the Beast Gaming from Kenya supporting the Ultimate Battle channel. Here comes Selva once again, looking to grab a second, and he does with just 10 minutes to go. Could there be a comeback on the cards?
That would be really amazing. Just like we have the kit sponsors amazing us on the kits of Selva. I mean, that would really be an amazing comeback if indeed that is what he is up to. Then he might be here to prove a point that even if he goes 5 goals down, he's capable of coming back. But then 9 minutes on the clock. Let's see how this goes.
Well, sorry, Daka, your 8-0 prediction didn't come to pass. And so
Unfortunately.
far, the whole of the day, we haven't had a scoreline prediction that has been true. What is happening to our prediction gurus? Keep the predictions coming in for game 6 of the day, where we are going to see the second semi-final. The big rivalry will be coming up shortly. Big Ups versus Zenas of Convict Records will be coming live after this game, and we'll find out who faces Pada in the final of Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. But we've just got 5 minutes to wrap up this game, and what a performance from Pada. Let me know in the comment section how impressed you were with Pada, and if you thought he was going to make the final at the start of the competition, because there were some big names in there. And Pada coming hot after that GGC Champions League final performance. Maybe this time around he goes all the way and wins the trophy for himself. Selva on the attack once again, looking to grab his third. Ronaldinho just one tap too many, gives that space to Matthias de Ligt to be able to intercept that ball, but it's just done and dusted at this moment. Added time for Pada, who's looking to grab his 6th goal of the game. Well, seems like he's just going to settle for the 5-2 scoreline, and the referee says enough is enough. We know our finalists now. Pada of Prime Lord Esports, congratulations. You have played excellently well. You have made your team proud as well. You are our first finalist for Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. Keep the fire burning, and he's waiting in the wings, where our next game will see Zenas of Convict Records versus Big Ups of Play Province. We take our break. When we are back, we'll bring you that big game. Play Province versus Convict Records is on our screens once again. We are getting closer and closer to the big one. Yeah, welcome back to Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship, where we are down to the last 3 players. Second semi-final, Big Ups versus Zenas of Convict Records. And well, it promises to be exciting. The rivalry is there. Everything is there. There's a lot at stake as well. There's a chance for you to make it to the final and face Pada of Prime Lords. Now, Vespa, quick predictions going into this one. Your last prediction, it failed terribly. How is this one going to go?
Indeed, it did. I secretly within my heart, I was rooting for Pada though. Just that on the surface, I really didn't hear the voice well. I thought Silvam could have an easy. So kudos to Pada for booking a seat already in that final. But then here in this big match right here, looks like the majority are right behind Big Ups in here. Let me quickly read some of the
predictions are live. Keep the predictions coming in. The giveaway is live. If you predict the scoreline correctly, you stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Who's going to win the semi-final 2? Is Big Ups going to win by 2-0? Let us know in the chat. Is Zenas going to win by 3-1 or any other scoreline? Let us know in the chat. You stand a chance of winning. Well, Big Ups with that first chance, but the pass came a bit too early. Just offside. R9 Ronaldo almost in the situations he loves the most, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but the linesman just says, hey, my man, your run was made a bit too early. Vespa will be reading the predictions till the 15th minute. Your predictions are valid. Keep them coming in till the last minute. Here comes Zenas with the first chance of the game, and Nkunku almost grabbing the first goal of the game. Brilliant German cross into the box. The header down onto the Frenchman Nkunku, and he almost grabbed that first goal of the game. Wow, that would have been very, very quick from the Convict Records esports man with more than 500 battalions behind him. And well, I'm sure it would have done him a whole world of good. Once it's the 15 minutes mark, Vespa will surely be reading those predictions. So keep them coming in. Keep them coming in. So far, we haven't had a winner from the prediction side. So far, it's only the draw side that we had winners. 2 winners predict correctly what the draw was going to be like. Hold it. Returns it to Van Dijk. Here comes Big Ups once again. After that first chance where it just went offside, this is the second time he's attacking that goal. Alowairo and the Steppenwest once again looking to break down that defense. But, well, Alfonso Davis at the right place at the right time, cutting in the passing lane, getting that ball to go down. We've just got 2 minutes for the prediction deadline to pass. A minute more. Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. Get the outrageous predictions in as well, because we almost saw that 8-0 scoreline prediction from Dakar. 4 powder almost come to pass. And the time is up now. Any predictions that come after this time, I'm sorry, it's going to be rendered invalid. So I hand over the mic now to Vespa to give us those predictions that have come in. The hot ones, please.
All right, so Abedi was the last person to actually bring in a prediction, and he says Big Ups is winning by 4-0. Malvin Gaming also says that Big Ups is winning by 4-1, and Daka says that Big Ups is winning by 5-1. Sushi has joined in the stream, and Sushi says that Big Ups is winning by 6-2. And wow. Elvis Glover says that Big Ups is also winning by 5-2.
Big score lines in favor of the Play Profits player.
But then there's Lord Rebel from Convict Records who says that Zenas is going to win by 3-2. And then there is Bale who says that Zenas is winning 6-1. Wow. That's quite outrageous, I must say.
We are not seeing any close score lines. That is what we want to see. Those outrageous ones. But 20 minutes gone, not a single goal. So all those huge score lines, I'm sure they'll be shivering in their boots at this point. Here comes Big Ups once again after those flurry of attacks. Hierro finds Hullet. Well, the pass into Sadio Mane, not the best, and he can create a counter for Zenas if he can utilize this chance. Neymar. Brilliant 2-ball into Socrates, who just can break down the ball, and the defense rushes on him and gets that ball. But with the way the match has gone, first 25 minutes, I've seen Zenas create some very, very good opportunities. It seems like it's balanced so far.
Well, yeah, very balanced, I must say. Both sides have created good chances that could have easily resulted into goals, and so they are yet to find their scoring boots. But then once they do, I believe there'll be goals coming in from both camps. And so those predicting all those 0-0 scorelines, they probably should be reconsidering by now. But then it's too late to bring in any more submissions.
Well, it might be too late for you, but there's still a lot of time for these players to grab some goals in this game. But so far, no goals have come yet. And just as I said that, the commentator drinks come right into play. Sadio Mane, the team of the season moment, item from Bayern Munich. The Senegalese grabs the first goal for Big Ups and Play Province. Very, very good goal. A step over from Hernandez, cutting the back into Van Dijk, and a brilliant outside of the boot pass into Sadio Mane to give us our first goal of the second semi-final. You just felt like it was coming because Big Ups just kept knocking at the door, and finally he's had an answer.
Well, he's entered into that door that he had been knocking into, and it's up to Zenas now to also prove if he can also knock and enter, and that is what he is trying to build up now.
Well, all to do now from the Convict Records Esports, man. But if Big Ups gets another win, it means Play Province has had the better of Convict Records Esports twice, and it's been Big Ups who has done that twice. Wow, that's going to really, really hurt for the Convict Records Esports team. Brilliant through ball. Well, they called this the new meta, the over-the-top through ball, and it could have worked to perfection there if Big Ups can utilize his chance here. Nkunku returns it into Hernandez. Brilliant pass there. Mbappe almost finding Sadio Mane there. The German cross. Oh my goodness. We've seen a brilliant German cross from Zenas already, but Zenas Big Ups almost replied with a German cross of his own, which would have been spectacular if it had gone in. But so far, still just a goal to nil in favor of the Play Province man, kindly leading. Very, very comfortable as well. Zenas hasn't really been able to create those opportunities that he did in the early stages, but this could be the goal here for him. Almost getting the space there, but well, the AC Milan defender Theo Hernandez so quick, and that is why he's in that squad for Big Ups in this one.
That was quite some decent move there from Zenas, but then the finishing, I mean, that final touch wasn't most favorable for him. But then I think you were mentioning something about the fact that if Big Ups is able to win against Zenas, then he might be coming on top of that list of their most I don't know, maybe the top nemesis for for Comeback Records. It looks like he's going to be the biggest thorn in their flesh anytime he comes up.
The last two tournaments that Convict Records hosted, well, it wasn't the last two, but the two tournaments that Convict Records has hosted with Kudu Sheldon, Big Ups won. Their opening tournament as well, Big Ups won. So it seems like he's a thorn in their flesh. It's
a big one, a really big one.
Worrying them at this moment, but Zenas could have something to say about that with the final minutes of the first half. Could he grab a goal here?
Oh,
wow, what a move there, but just too late, coming in too late. And the referee says that is the end of the first half, and a very, very competitive first half, I should say. A game worthy to be called a semi-final.
Definitely. It's been closely contested. We only have one goal so far separating both sides. That means, both sides are really at each other's necks. It's just those fine margins, like we always say, that always comes in to prove the difference. And Zenas is doing well. He just needs to make sure that he's getting the goal. That's what's most needed.
Well,
right now.
the most difficult part of playing FIFA is surely scoring. I've heard some people say that defending is harder than scoring. Well, for Zenas right now, I'm sure scoring is what is his headache at this moment, and I'm sure he's doing everything to overcome that obstacle. Hold it. Here comes Big Ups once again, looking to grab the cushion. Goes to that left side where it seems like Hernandez always has space to operate. Cuts it back into Hullet. Are we going to see a carbon copy of what we saw in that first goal? Aloiran returns it into Hullet. Step over in there, but Alfonso Davis with a crucial step in there to prevent Big Ups from creating another huge opportunity. Hernandez. Aloiran. Play Province looking to book another spot in yet another final. How many times have we seen them do this in tournaments this year? They've been so impressive. But Convict Records Esports themselves, who are in a lot of trouble at this moment. The man who started this tournament in red hot form, Jamal Musiala, returns to the scoring books with another very good finish. He's weaker for this time around. A left-footed finish for Big Ups to make it 2-0 in favor of the Play Province man. What a move. The reverse elastico into the finish. A very popular move, I should call it reverse elastico into the shot. It's so devastating in this game, and it gives Big Ups a 2-goal lead.
A deserved 2-goal lead. Big Ups has kept knocking after his first goal. Zenas, I think he is taking pride in his very good defense, but then if the knocks keep coming, you just can't hold your defense forever. and I think that has been what is troubling him now. He needs to be finding the goals also as well in order to make this game, to keep the balance of this game that we saw from the beginning. But then kudos to big ups to big ups.
Well, big ups to big ups. Zenas could make things interesting. Very, very good goal. We must applaud this goal. A very, very good goal. Christopher Nkunku grabbing a goal back for Zenas, and he's not done yet. Convict Records Esports. We kind of saw this with Boy as well. Zenas, Big Up scored first, and he was able to equalize. This time around, Big Up has got 2. Zenas has got a good goal back. Genola with a brilliant shot cancel, inviting that pressure, finding the extra man, and Christopher Nkunku smashing it into the empty net. It is all not done yet. You know, the ultimate battle is the best of the best to face off. And Zenas is saying he's surely one of the best out there, and he's not done yet. We have a game on our hands. We've got about 38 game minutes to go. Is someone's prediction going on? Because I only saw big predictions, and so far the game is very closely contested.
Well, there were some very tight predictions as well. A few ones, for instance, Kwabena say we said Big Ups was going to score or going to win by 3 goals to 1.
So here's it's in close contention to come into fruition. Here comes Big Ups to grab the third, and then he does. Very, very good goal as well. Well, it's not even the Trophy Titans item, but R9 is just so good in this game. When he's up front, he always gives you shivers. With the weaker foot, smashes it into the back of the net, and Big Ups grabs his third. So Kwabena Owusu or say, hold your own. Maybe you might be our first winner for the prediction of the scoreline. Or can maybe Big Ups grab another goal and maybe just destroy that scoreline? Let's find out with just 25 minutes to go. Thank you for staying on the stream. Kindly like the video. If you haven't already, kindly subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Ultimate Battle, bringing you the best of esports action from Ghana and beyond. Alo Iran. Here comes Big Ups once again on the attack. Well, after going 2 goals up, he kind of relaxed a bit and allowed Zenas to come into the game and allowed Zenas to grab a goal. But it seems he's gone back to where he started, and he's finally grabbed his 2-goal cushion back. Hernandez into Alo Iran. Big Ups in his groove now, taking his time to just break down that defense. Zenas in a whole lot of trouble. He has to be able to defend first to be able to grab this ball and then start an attack of his own. But at this moment, Big Ups just seems unstoppable with the way he's passing the ball around. Mane almost made it 4, but a feeble attempt means Lev Yashin can get a strong hand at it to prevent Big Ups from grabbing the 4th.
Well, Zenas is, really lacking the goal scoring ability in this particular match. Like I mentioned earlier, he just needs to try aiming into the net. When I mentioned it, he did. But unfortunately, he has sat back again, and it's an all Big Ups show right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Big Ups could get a goal or 2 more, because he definitely has the knack of scoring these goals.
Well, with every FIFA every year, there's always what we call the meta. What is working in FIFA for that year. For FIFA 23, if you ask someone what the meta is, I think watching this game just tells you what the meta is. Over the top 2 balls, German crosses, player locks, everything. Big Up seems to have everything in his arsenal, and that is why he's probably going to book a spot in the final and book another date with Pada of Prime Lords. The last final we saw in an esports tournament was Pada versus Big Ups, and we are going to see it yet again on Ultimate Battle. Can Pada have his revenge? That will be the big storyline. Or is Big Ups going to continue in the same fashion and win a tournament back-to-back yet again? Wow, what fine form he is in. Zambrotta just can't find Genola with that pass, but Zenas really struggling to create an opportunity of his own. And I've noticed this with Big Ups. Once he gets his lead, he's always playing so well to hold on to his lead. He defends so well, holds the ball very well, and so far so good for him. His 2-goal cushion is in safe hands. Bullet on the best. Big Ups looking to grab the 4th. Mane looking to chase down onto that one, but very good defending this time around from Zenas. We've just got 4 minutes to go, and then maybe Kwabena Owusu or Say's prediction might just come to pass.
Yes, it looks like it may have to. It may come to pass. It's just a few seconds on the clock right now that's ticking. And if all things be equal, Kwabna Oseiwusu might be the first winner of the Predict and Win giveaway. 50 cities up for grabs in this particular series right here.
Well, we just have a minute plus stopping time for Kwabna Owusu to be crowned winner. Or is Big Ups going to spoil the party?
And he does.
Party crash on Big Ups as he grabs his fourth. Al-Owairan with the last strike of the game. A brilliant cross to the far post. And well, an excellent volley to match as well. Sorry, Kwabna Owusu was saying you almost had it. But Big Ups had another thing on his mind, had another goal coming, and he left it late. Kept the drama, but he has grabbed the fourth. Al-Owairan smashing it into the back of the net. Too hot to handle for Lev Yashin, and that spells it. That says the end of the game. That comes to an end. The semi-final 2 comes to an end as Big Ups of Play Province gets the better of yet another Convict Records esports player, and we now have our final.
Now, Big Ups, after 2 matches of the day, the quarterfinal, semi-final, has won 4-1 in each fixture, and he has won 4-1 against Convict Records players. Now, it is clear that Big Ups is now that nemesis for Convict Records. He is that name that they see and they will now start shivering. He's that name that they will see and will want to avoid right now. It looks like it has been made set. Convict Records are no match for Big Ups at the moment. I repeat, at the moment. Yes, congratulations to Big Ups for making it. Of course, kudos to Zenas, who was, he's been able to make it to the semi-final. Maybe you might say it was on a hinge of luck because of that forfeited match. But then, of course, this is where he bows his head out of the game. And now we have a final on our hands. It is a match that was recently seen on that GGC platform. It is going to be Big Ups of Play Province versus, of course, Pada of Prime Lords. So stick and stay. We'll be back with that final game action after this break.
one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
You got one last chance to rethink this.
Think of the possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Vegas and Chogo come inside. The final game is here. The biggest game of the day is here. The much awaited, much anticipated. Charlie, Fire Day, the game in underpass. It's a final where we've seen before. We've seen this final before, and it wasn't just a few weeks ago where we saw Big Ups versus Spada in that GGC Champions League final where Big Ups was able to grab the victory. We see them here again on Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. But you know what? We saw Pada versus Genie, where we said we had seen Pada versus Genie from that prime group of companies tournament. Pada got the better of Genie, and he did same in Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. Can he do same against Big Ups? This is his chance to get redemption. If you don't know the rules, this is a home and away affair for the final. We can't play it just one game like we did throughout the whole of the qualification stages. But we are in the big game. Home and away. Big Ups versus Pada. Play Province versus Prime Lords. And we are ready to go. My name is Slimo, doing this with Vespa. We are ready for all the action. Thank you for sticking and staying with us throughout all the break in transmission, all the problems we had facing. Thank you for staying with us, all the loyal supporters of Ultimate Battle. We salute you all. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A big kudos to also our sponsors, Letty Arts, the Biz Gaming, VGA Esports Show, Game Analysts, Prime Group of Companies, Esports Association of Ghana. You guys have done an amazing job. And of course, we head straight into the final. Big Ups in the all-white kits, kicking from left to right, and Kennedy in that team, Hullet, blue-black kit, I should call it, kicking from right to left. Quick predictions, Vespa, who's going to take this one?
Now, this game is a game that has got a lot of stakes in there. So, I mean, it's not an easy one to actually predict. Now, Pada is one who came in slowly and has built quite a big form for himself in this game. And, of course, Big Ups is that man to beat right here in this game. Big Ups is the clear favorite. But then, of course, Pada would want to bring on a revenge mission here. Like I said, this is a game that has a lot up for stakes. In fact, there's a deja vu match, to be frank with you. This encounter happened about 2 weeks ago in that GGC E-Soccer Champions League final, where Pada unfortunately lost to Big Ups. And so it is Big Ups who has to maintain that standard for himself. And it is, of course, Pada who is now on that revenge mission, wanting to revenge for himself and also for his team, the Prime Lords, up against Play Province in this particular fixture.
Get the predictions in. It's still valid. The giveaways are not done. I'm hearing in the second semi-final we had a winner for the predictions. Our first winner for the scoreline predictions. Get your predictions in before the 15th in-game minutes mark to stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship is for the fans, and we are still giving away a lot to the fans. We want to say a big thank you for all you guys have done throughout the whole of Season 2, sticking and staying with us throughout all the problems, throughout the good times and the bad times. And we are finally here in the final moments of Season 2, where Big Ups of Play Province locks horns with the Prime Lords Esports player Pada for a chance to be crowned Ultimate Battle Season 2 champion. Here, Van Dijk. Pada starting this game on the back foot, I should say. Big Ups really attacking very well. But Pada could have that first chance of the game. Online pulling his way through that defense. And on the rebound, almost beating the goalkeeper. But excellent double clutch save from the goalkeeper at that point in time. Well, the game has already started. Very heated with both sides looking to grab that first goal. Socrates. Pada, the chance is not gone here from the corner as he lifted the ball into those dangerous areas. And the time has passed now. The deadline has passed for the prediction. Vespa, as usual, we'll be reading some of those predictions.
Now, the last prediction to fall through that timeline came from Robert Stepo, and Robert Stepo says this match is going to end 1-0 against Big Ups. And Daka is in here now. Daka has lowered his scoreline now. He says it's going to end in a 2-2 final. I mean, in a 2-2 final scoreline.
First chance of the game, almost finding the chance. Aulo Wyran bearing down on goal with his pace, but the pacey Marquinhos gets back to him.
Now, Ahen also says that it's going to be a 2-0 win against Pada. Quickly, Kalu also joined in and says it's going to be a 1-0 win against Big Ups. Wow. Now, Keda says it's going to be a 2-1 win against Big Ups as well. And the one guy says it's going to be a 3-1 Big Ups win. So 3-1 in favor of Big Ups. Now, Raymond is also predicting a draw. 2-2 the scoreline is. And Bossman says 2-1 first leg in favor of Kalu, I presume. Nana K says it's 3-1 win for Big Ups. And Daka, he has also predicted another 3-3 scoreline right here. So I think that is it for this particular game.
Well, split decisions with the fan base on Ultimate Battle. We don't know who is carrying this one, and that is the excitement that the finals bring. We don't know how to separate both sides, so we settle it on the virtual page. The predictions are finally coming. If you didn't get your predictions, just wait for your turn in the second game. You have your chance. You have to do that before the 15th in-game minute mark. Another through ball coming in there. We've seen Big Ups utilize those over the top through balls every chance he gets, but this time around the defense tracked it all the way. And so far for Pada, I must commend his defending. It's really, really sound defensively. And with them facing themselves in the last final they played, do you think Pada has probably learnt Big Ups' play style and he's not going to make some mistakes that he made in that GGC final?
Most definitely. I mean, when you come up against a player and you lose against him, you definitely would want to pick up points as to what to do so that in the next game when you face him, you would repeat those mistakes and you would also know how to defeat him. And so definitely Pada would have learnt a thing or two. And Pada is now a player in form. He started slowly, then built up some quite repeatable form for himself in the second game, and so coming into this third game, he is on. He's good. He's really good.
Pada is surely one of our top goal scorers coming in.
Yes,
in that first game, he drew 3-3, went to penalties, and in his second game, won by a whopping 5 goals to 2. So yeah, Pada surely has learnt a thing or two about playing against Big Ups. But if Big Ups wants to show that he's truly one of the top players in the country, he has to show us that he's got a lot more in his arsenal than just what he showed in that GGC final. And see, there's been this wavering question. There's been this question that's been hovering around a lot, that the new wave is looking to usher in the system. We saw the likes of Wonder Kid, Guy Kobe, Sule hold the mantle for so long, but we've seen the new wave, the likes of Big Ups, Choice Badger, Prince Jonas, in fact all the new stars that have come into the system. Do you think if Big Ups wins this one, he just kind of sends a statement that he's truly the FIFA 23 champ and he's kind of the top dog for the new gen, as I call it?
Well, for me, already I have made a decision, and I think Big Ups is one player leading that pile of players, like you said, the new cuts. He is definitely the one leading them. For me personally, I have been privileged to witness him in his come up, particularly in those days when he used to put up the grind alone, and in fact he has moved on to win several tournaments as well to put his name up there. And so I believe among this new pile of players you mentioned, Big Ups is the one to look out for.
Well, it seems like Vespa has his money on Big Ups, holding the mantle for the new gen, as I call them. But speaking of his opponent, Pada also has been underrated for quite a while now. He was with that Falcon Esports team. Remember, he was teammates with Kalu, who is now of Play Province, and Pada also signing on to the Prime Lords Esports team. So yeah, Pada was on that team, very, very underrated. Now he's joined the Prime Lords Esports team. He's already made a final with the GDC Champions League, and I'm sure he's looking to do his team proud as the first half of the final comes to an end. They proved to be very, very keenly contested, very, very cagey in that first half. No goals to separate both sides. It's goalless as we head straight into the second half. We're hoping that we'll find our first goal. Reminder, it's a home and away affair. It's a home and away affair, not just a one-legged tie like we saw in the semi-finals and the quarterfinals. Pada kicks off the second half with strong momentum in the attacking end. Hero Socrates. Pada taking his time, not really rushing into those passes. With FIFA 23, sometimes if you take your time too much, it might just go against you. But Pada seems like one of those perfect timing. And the over the top two ball once again. We've seen Big Ups do this so many times, but the ball just slowed down a bit and the bounce really, really failed. R9 Ronaldo there, he was bearing down on goal, but just couldn't find that burst of pace to find that goal. Socrates once again finds Genola. Brilliant defending from Big Ups. The high pressing, winning the ball in those crucial areas for him. In those areas, once you win the ball, you put your opponent under a lot of pressure and you could cause damage at any point in time. R9 lifts one up into Hullet, turns and finds R9 once again. Big ups, probing and probing, but the final pass is just not there. Maybe the pressure of the final getting to these players a bit.
Definitely, the final game is one that comes in with a lot of nerves, and definitely it will play on your mind a lot, because you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to put in that error that will cause you to go down by a goal. And you know, goals are really crucial in finals. They can actually determine how the game will actually go through till the end, and so everyone is being cautious, really cautious not to concede the first goal, and so it's become really cagey. In fact, it's deserving of a final. Finals definitely have to be like this.
Wow. If Vespa says so, then we'll surely accept it, because if finals are supposed to be like this, then we are enjoying every single minute of it. No goals to show for it yet, but brilliant defending masterclass from both sides. You can see Pada has really learnt his lesson from that GGC Champions League. He's not going to make Big Ups win it easy this time around. Let's see how Big Ups is able to overcome this hurdle, or is Pada going to be the one to grab the victory? Here comes Pada with the first chance here and grabs the goal. Our first goal of the final goes to the Prime Lord Esports man. A very well worked finish, and David Ginola at the helm once again. And congratulations to Pada for grabbing that goal. It was coming for him. He defended so well, and when the opportunity came, he grabbed it with both hands.
Yes, both hands greedily grabbed that goal right there, because he definitely needed it. And like I have said, I mean, goals in matches like this definitely can become crucial to determine who is going to win this particular fixture at the end of the day. And so kudos to Pada for getting in that first goal. It's a bold statement of intent for him. This might be how the match might go. But then, of course, there's still a second leg. In fact, there's still some minutes more in this first leg, and then the second leg to play for, and so we just can't call it quits yet for Big Ups.
With Ultimate Battle, the rules are 3 lone items and 1 lone item on the bench, and so far the lone item for Pada doing damage, David Ginola, the Foot Fantasy item, a very strong card to use, has proved this work yet again. R9, Big Ups looking to respond once again with a reverse elastical. R9 looking to bully his way to the defense, and the ball fell at the feet of Alo Iran on a stronger foot, the left foot. You'd have expected him to do better, but just wide of the post. Big Ups probing and probing, looking for a way to grab that equalizer, but it's still 1-0 in favor of the Prime Lord Esports player. Van Dijk. Big Ups once again. Well, you could say Big Ups has done most of the attacking, but well, the most important statistic is in favor of Pada at this moment, currently leading by a lone goal in this one. Socrates, brilliant defending. Wow, that was very crucial, that interception, because if that pass had found its way to Pada's attacker, I'm sure would have probably been saying something else now. Van Dijk into Neymar. Here comes Pada once again. Tears very well with Ginola. He could make it too, and does make it too. The Brazilian up front strikes once again. Pada in red hot form, coming in after winning that semi-final by 5-2, is on the verge of grabbing the first leg of our final with both of his hands. That strike force once again partnering for something deadly. David Ginola into R9, seem unstoppable at this moment.
Very unstoppable, very lethal attacking force right there from Pada, and he has been very brutal. I mean, he has been relentless in pushing up against Big Ups defense, and kudos to him. I mean, getting 2 goals, very crucial. Like I said, that first goal alone was enough to spell how this match was going to go, and so Pada looks to be running away with this particular match, and this in fact will even more spice up the caginess in that second leg encounter. But here is Big Ups almost trying to pull one back in that 75th minute.
Wow, what a turn of events. I think majority of the predictions had Big Ups winning this one, but they are probably shocked at this moment with Pada leading by 2-0. We said earlier that these two have met in a final before. They just ended final for the GGC Champions League, and well, it seems like Pada has learned his lesson all the way, and Big Ups struggling to get back into this game with Pada in full control. Socrates, we've just got about 11 minutes to go. Surely Pada is looking to hold on to this 2-goal lead, take it into the second leg, and then build upon it.
Yes, like I said, that will definitely be what will be running through his head. And even if he's not going to build upon it, he's just going to hold out his forces, not from conceding more. And so kudos to Pada. Beautiful gameplay he's putting up right here.
Well, very, very strong gameplay. He already has those 2 goals to set him up for the second leg. But here comes Big Ups, who's looking to grab a goal back to maybe give him that breath of life into that second game. But just stopped in his tracks there. Aluwairan looking to break away with his pace there. Big Ups now on the ropes, looking to grab a goal back for the second leg. Pada with an impressive performance so far, but surely he's going to come under a lot of pressure from the reigning TGC Champions League winner. Aluwairan into Musiala, returns the pass into Van Dijk. Big Ups has to be patient with this one, and he's looking to grab another goal. Well, Rudolit switching onto that left foot. Well, he's good with the both feet, and he almost did damage with his left foot there with that shot, but Big Ups still just can't grab a goal. And Pada leading by 2 goals to 0. 9! Well, there is that goal. That sought after goal for Big Ups finally comes. The play province man was relentless. He tried to find it. And after 88 minutes of play, Big Ups grabs a goal back. And the final, well, it takes us to a different level. And already Vespa said if Big Ups grabs 1 goal, the final is going to be spectacular. We are headed for something exciting.
Well, this is exactly how finals are supposed to go. Goals from both sides at this moment makes it the more exciting to follow, and it's definitely not one-sided. It has been both teams trying to get goals against each other. It was lucky for Pada to get the first 2, but then it is time now for Big Ups to also announce his presence in this game, and he has now gotten 1 back in the 88th minute. If all things remain equal, we might have to end the first leg in this 2-1, but then in the last 2 minutes, anything possible.
There's one person who's reminded us that his prediction is still standing. RTG Killer kindly almost has his hands on the 50 series.
Now, hold on.
With just about a minute to go.
We need a clarification here. Was that scoreline prediction for just the first leg, or was it for the aggregate scoreline of both legs?
Surely just the first leg. Because I told them for the first leg you can predict, and for the second leg you can predict as well. So at this moment, it seems like RTG Kida is going to be a winner for the 50 series giveaway as well. RTG Kida, you know what to do. Go to our Ultimate Battle channel on Twitter. Give us a DM. You are a winner, and so is Pada for game 1 of, well, the final. And it just promises to be exciting from here on going. Do not go anywhere. Do not touch the channel. Share the stream. Because in game 2, it promises to be fireworks. Is Big Ups going to come back and claim the victory? Or is Pada going to, well, hold on to the lead and then get one over Big Ups? You're heading into the final game of the day. Finally, season 2 is going to come to an end. Stay with us. The final game of the day will come on your screens. Share the link, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more action. Well. Our final game of our final game of the day is here with us now. The biggest game of season 2 is here with us, with Pada currently leading by 2-1 heading into the second leg. And for the final game, I have a special guest with me, a finalist from season 1. Remember Dells versus Kennedy, where Kennedy went all the way to grab that final? Well, I've got the Play Province Pretty Boy Dells here with me. Pretty Boy Dells, you're welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been so long, but yeah, I'm really happy to be back.
Well, judging from what you saw in game 1 and your experiences from that season 1 final, who do you think is winning this one? I know probably you're going to back your teammate, but judging from what you saw, like what you saw in game 1.
Yeah, of course, I'll credit my teammates first, but to be honest, I think Pada is really doing well. He's composed, as you can see. He's converting his chances really well. He's on form. Thank you very much. And yeah, I think when he continues, he can get the win.
Well, it seems like the finalist from season 1 has a bit of split decisions, but of course his loyalties lie with his teammate. But if you've got one advice for these finalists for a way to grab the trophy, I know you fell short the last time, but what is that one advice? With Pada leading by 2-1, what do you have for him? And with Big Ups down by a goal, what do you have for him? What would you tell them to be able to grab the victory when it matters most?
I think it's all about you being calm under pressure and just the composure, because I feel like both sides, if you are composed, I think you'll be able to hold the lead. That's a Pada side, and when you are at Big Up side, I think you can come back when you're composed. It's all about you converting your challenges and being composed. So I think, yeah, that's the best advice I'll give to them.
Well, Pretty Boy Del says composure is key. Is composure going to be that one key factor that separates the champion from the loser in the final? We are ready to go now. Big Ups has to complete the comeback if he wants to win this. And Pada has to hold on to the lead, or add more to the lead actually, if he wants to win this. We are underway in the second leg of the final game of the day, with myself, Slimore, and the special guest, our last season finalist, Pretty Boy Dells, in the building for, of course, the breakdown and analysis of game 2. You're welcome to Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship final game. Smash the like button for the last time. Subscribe to the channel. There's more coming in Season 3, but Big Ups has to start hot, and it seems like he knows what he has to do. Almost grabbing that pass there. Rude Hullet looking to find the open man, but with the way Big Ups play, what do you think he has to do differently in game 2?
Yeah, as I said, I think it's about composure and you being calm and technical, because with the earlier chance he had, I think if he went for it a little bit, he could have scored the goal, but I think he rushed and gave a pass. So it's all about you being composed and, converting your chances well, because it might be that the game will go on your opponent's side. So you have to just convert your chance, and I think you do well.
Well, the finalists just keep saying composure. That is key for him. Big Ups with the first chance of the game, and he grabs the first goal of the game. Just the way you expected Big Ups to start. He had to put the pressure on, and he did put the pressure on. And Alowairan has made Pada pay. Keep the predictions coming until the 15th minute mark. It is valid for game 2. We have a game on our hands. And as you said, composure has paid off. Took his time, got the cross in, and what a brilliant knockdown header from Sadio Mane to find Alowairan. But what do you love most about the goal?
I think it's the pass, because when you look at the...
Not everybody can see that pass.
You get it. And the funny thing is, Mane is actually shorter than the defender. But it was able to land on him for him to give the extra pass, and he scored. So I think the pass was perfect.
Well, it is. The scoreline is level now, 2-2 on the aggregate scoreline. We are level. Nothing to separate both of these finalists, but Pada has a lot to do now. The pressure has been put on him. Big Ups has started on the comeback trail. Let's see if he can finish it. But 12 minutes gone. There's still time for you to get your predictions in. Just get your prediction in, and you might stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Predict the correct scoreline of this game, and you might stand a chance of winning 50 Ghana cedis. Pada, under a lot of pressure, might give away another goal. R9 looking to finish it off, and does finish it off. Big Ups almost toyed with his opponent, but is that what you mean when you say composure?
That's poor from him. That's poor. I'm being honest. That's really poor from him, because to be honest, I feel like he was lucky. Yeah. because they have to take the ball from him. But I don't know. It's FIFA, you know. It's in the game, so I think the game helped him.
But speaking from Pada's side, is that pressure or nerves getting to him a bit? Because how did he just give away the ball? The Lev Yashi just kicking it into open area and then big up bouncing on it.
Yeah, for sure, it's nerves. But right now, I think the thing he has to do is learn how to control the nerve, because automatically to come, but it's up to you to control it. And I think when you do that, you get the best of it. So
the predictions are over, ladies and gentlemen. The predictions are over. That was the final prediction. I'll be reading some of them. I'm seeing Kennedy coming in saying Big Ups is going to win by 5-0. That's huge. Selong Bedema saying Pada by 3-1. Well, that has gone out the window because Pada's already down by 2 goals. Blacks is saying 3-0 to Big Ups. Ahen saying 3-1 against Pada. Raymond saying Big Ups going to win by 3-0. Wicked and Jovial backing his teammates Big Ups to win by 2-0. David Tinola, Pada needs to grab a goal and grab a goal fast because the game is getting away from him. Once the way Big Ups started this game, you could just tell that he started the game with intent. And there is the 10. What a comeback and what a way to start the second game. Big Ups in full flow. Wow. The over the top through balls we saw in season 1 utilize that to perfection, and it seems like Big Ups has followed in your suit.
Yeah, and I'm really happy he's following my advice, because I told him this game is all about you making the perfect runs and giving the right passes, and I think he's doing that well. He's beating his opponents, setting traps, and I think it's really working well.
Wow, impressive performance from Big Ups. Who would have thought that with just 22 minutes gone in the second leg, he'd be leading by 3-0. He was down by 2-1, but now it's 4-2 in favor of Big Ups of Play Province. Neymar into Nkunku, finds Neymar once again. Well, Pada looking to string 1 or 2 very good passes together, and is really struggling at this moment because, well, it seems like everything is going in favor of Big Ups, almost converting from every chance he creates. Van Dijk, rude roulette. Now, we're speaking of Van Dijk a lot of times. The shapeshifter's card, Van Dijk. Do you think he's the best shapeshifter's card out there?
Mental! The card is mad. Serious. The aggressiveness, look, please. Thank you very much. That was just by the way. But to be honest, I think he's really good. He's really aggressive. Defensive wise, he's good. And a lot of pro players are saying he's the man. He's the man for the job. Because I'm usually seeing pro players benching Van Dijk. Benching Hullet and playing Van Dijk. So you can see he's really good.
His frame alone just gives him that presence. He's going to rain aerial balls for you, and he's just a beast in defense as well. So Virgil van Dijk, the shapeshifter's item, newly released onto the game, and he's doing damage already for Big Ups. We saw him give away a howler of a chance for Ginny when he conceded that atrocious penalty, but for Big Ups, he's doing perfectly well. Pada now down by 2 goals in the final game of the day. Well, when it mattered most, it seems like Big Ups is the one converting all the chances, but still there's a lot of time to go. Pada still has an opportunity to grab a goal back. Socrates finds Neymar, brilliant defending. Bremer, that has been Big Ups' way of defending, really aggressive, sensing where the danger is, and then committing that last man to come and grab that ball, and he's done that so well. Pada, just under a bit of pressure, has to cool things down a bit. He's rushing passes a bit, and that is what is causing his downfall at this moment. Ruud Gullit once again on that flank. He's been very instrumental in that midfield. We've already made mention of how good that shapeshifter's item Van Dijk is, but Ruud Gullit partnering Van Dijk is just crazy. Musiala, Big Ups can make a 4, and he does. What a way to get your hands on the trophy, if that is the title clinching goal. Big Ups seemingly unstoppable now. The man is in full flow. The Play Province man showing you why he is the GGC Champions League winner. Coming up hot from that Quarterfinal tournament win into the GGC Champions League win, and now he might be crowned Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship winner. With the way Big Ups is going, is there any way that he could be stopped? Because it seems like FIFA 23, he's just on the roll.
Well, I mean, you mean Emery Hilmaz or what? Because I'm not sure he's called Big Ups now, because I think he's doing really well. He's converting his chances, and I think right now the advice I'll give to Pada is just risk it right now, because there's no time left. Just risk it all,
Well, from a finalist to another finalist, from Dels to Pada. He says risk it all. Go, put all your eggs in this basket. Just put everything on full pressure. And you know what? It maybe just might go your way because you're down by 4-0 in the second leg, and there seems to be no way back for you. So just put on full press, and maybe something might just happen out of that for you. Nkunku with the final chance of the game for Pada. Maybe something could spark out of here, but big ups. Just not giving him any sniff at any opportunity. Currently leading by 4-0. An emphatic first half from the Play Province Esports player. Currently leading by 4-0. Wow. Well, we saw Kennedy versus Dels in Ultimate Battle Season 1 final. It was a quite impressive performance from Kennedy, but I haven't seen a dominant performance like this in the final before. Down by 2-1 and leading by 4-0 in the second leg. The first half of the second leg, Pada has it all to do now. Already Dels has told him, put all the eggs in one basket, put on constant press, put on a forward rush, fast build up, anything you can to get you maybe a goal, to maybe give you that momentum to try to mount a comeback. We've already seen him mount a comeback in that first game against Gini. He was down by 3-1, got those equalizers, went to the penalty shootout, and we already know the end result of that, which has given him the stepping stone to be in the final at this moment. But it just seems insurmountable at this moment. A very, very difficult mountain to climb now for Pada, but big ups in full flow. Hello, Iran, big ups. Trying to make the task even more difficult for Pada by grabbing a fifth, but Pada's defense up to the task this time around. Yeah. Now, with FIFA 22, we're speaking of the meta. We've seen German crosses be so effective, but now it seems like it's been nerfed a bit. Trivelas have been also very good over the top two balls, but all in all, if you're going to name one meta for FIFA 23, what are you going to say it is?
One time lob passes, one time.
And we've seen big ups almost always go to that lob pass. We've seen him do this all day long, and it is what has separated him from all of his opponents so far. It's just giving him goals after goals after goals, and it's still working for him down to the last final minutes in the game. Wow, what a game Big Ups has played so far. What a day, in fact, beating all the 2 Convict Records esports boys, and now almost getting his way with Pada yet again in another final. Interesting. Neymar, Pada in the 54th minute trying to mount a comeback. A goal is going to do him a whole lot of good going into this one. Ginola turning, just can't beat Van Dijk there. Virgil van Dijk, a block at the back, and so far it's been so dominant from him. Ronaldo bearing down on goal. Big Ups has been so strong in attack. I think it's just been too much to handle for Pada. Pada heading into this game leading by 2-1. I know he had expected Big Ups to come in hot, but maybe not as hot as he did, because it seems like Pada just has no answer for Big Ups. But it's still not all over. We've got 13 minutes to go. The Prime Lord eSportsman has to dig deep, and he has to dig deep in his arsenal to conjure something up, maybe grab a goal or two to be able to mount what will be a historic comeback if this happens. Here, Nkunku, Socrates can't find Van Dijk with that pass, with Pada still probing, looking to grab a goal in this one, but Big Ups defending so far top notch. Now, I've asked a lot of pro players this question, Dels, but I haven't asked you yet. What do you think is the most important part when playing FIFA? If you had to pick one, be the best defender or be the best attacker, which one are you going to pick?
I mean, my attack is good. To be honest, I think my attack is the best, to be honest. So I think I'll go for defensive, because defense wins championship, so I think I'll go for defense.
Wow, Del saying defense wins you championship. In this game, defense has failed Pada so far, but the attacking on display from Big Ups has been worthy to be called an attacking masterclass. We have to call it an attacking masterclass. What a show he has put on, and he's got about 22 minutes to just hold on to the lead, and he's going to be crowned Ultimate Battle Season 2 championship. But if he is crowned, he goes into the role of Anna Joint Root Esports Kennedy. Wow, what a lineup that is. Kennedy being our first winner, Ultimate Battle Season 1, and now Big Ups going to follow suit and do that as well. Two very good friends being champions on Ultimate Battle. Very, very interesting. We are not done here. Big Ups can still grab more goals in this one. Alo Iran, brilliant 2-ball to find R9. R9 so strong. Do you think the Trophy Titans R9 ends the debate between R9 and then Kylian Mbappe?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's good everywhere. You can play him everywhere. I feel like he's holding it, you know. He's really good. He's shooting. His attacking mindset, his positioning, everything is perfect, you know. So I think he's the best.
Well, R9 Ronaldo has caused damage to a lot of defenses in the Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship, and so far so good for him. For big ups as well, he's done damage for him too. Well, if you want to know how the prices are going to be shared, Big Ups is going to walk away with 800 Ghana cedis, and Pada will take home 200 Ghana cedis for all his efforts for making it to the final. Pada looking to grab a goal. Well, once he got that chance, R9 Ronaldo surely will probably looking to borrow the goalkeeper, but caught in 2 minds and decided to go for the shot, and not the best of choices to make in that moment. Neymar.
50%.
Brilliant. Well, final question before our finalists, before we take leave of the studio. Now we are looking for the best end game card. What do you think the best end game card for you will be? Me, I've probably gone with Player of the Month item or Flashback Sergio Ramos. I think these two, they've come a long while in this game, and a lot of people still hold on to those cards. What would you be your best end game item so far?
I think it's Al-Waran or Capdevia.
Yes, they've really lived throughout the whole of FIFA 23 Ultimate Team as well.
Yeah, they are still good. People are still picking Capdevia over 94 Hernandez. That shows how good that defender is. He's really good, to be honest, but I think I'll pick Hernandez over him.
Well, Theo Hernandez, a very strong left back, but Adels has also had a say. Let me know in the comment section what you think that the best end game item has been in FIFA 23. Well, let me know what you think about that as well. The predictions coming in. I don't think anybody won yet. Kindly let me if you won. Ace Gamer predicted 4-0, but he predicted 4-0 against Big Ups. Interesting. So far it is Big Ups who is going to grab his hands on yet another trophy. How many trophies is that going to be for him?
40 billion.
Play province in cruise control, in full control. Big Ups grabbing the opportunity with both hands, not letting go of that trophy. And what a superb comeback that has been. Coming back down from 2-1 down. He is our final champion, and we'll be hearing from him very shortly. Wow. Dels, you've watched Big Ups throughout the whole of the tournament. What would you say has done it for him? Is it going to be the over the top 2 balls, or probably his defense?
I think his skill set and the experience, you know, like you being outscored in the first half and having that composure to come back in the second game. I think it all comes down to experience, you know, and composure. And he executed it very well, and I think he has won it, and he has done his best. Congrats to him.
A big, huge congratulations to Big Ups of Play Province. He is our champion for Ultimate Battle Season 2. We take our quick and final last break. We bring to you the words from the man of the moment. Commiserations to Pada as well. But we'll take a quick break. When we are back, we hear from the man of the moment. Big Ups speaks to us right after this break.
Let's go, Big Ups, you wise.
A big salute to all our Ultimate Battle faithful. We are here at the final moment with the man of the moment. Big Ups of Play Province is your champion for Ultimate Battle Season 2. How are you feeling after that victory? Lost for words.
I'm still thinking about yesterday, so that's why I'm quiet about. I mean, like I've been quiet for a while, but I think I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
But your confidence is a bit down. I think your excitement is a bit low after winning such a tournament. I know it's been a very, very difficult road for you, having to face both of the Convict Records Esports team players and then coming to face Pada once again. What did it take for you to get through all of those hurdles?
You see, I think facing an opponent you've already scored is kind of difficult.
It's tricky too.
Yeah, because I think he's not actually going to. Who is quick? he's actually not going to, I mean, allow you to score him for the second time. And I think he did his homework. I think from the game he played against me in the first leg, he actually did his homework. And I don't know what actually happened in the second leg, but then I think he lost composure, and I think I took advantage of it and I became victorious. Yeah.
Now, before you leave, you have been crowned champion of Ultimate Battle Season 2 Championship. Congratulations with that. But my co-caster for today, Vespa, just kept saying that he feels like among the new gen, you are the one holding the torch for them. The likes of Prince Jonas, the likes of Choice Baja Montana. In fact, all the new players that have come out. When I say all the new players, the old players are the likes of Wonder Kid, Sule, Guy Kobe. What do you make of that assertion that has been put on you? That tag that has been put on you, that you are the one kind of being the best right now in the country? Do you feel like you're the best in the country?
Okay, to me, I don't feel like I'm the best. But if I mean, that's what my people are saying, or that's what people say about me, then let what they are saying, I mean, be true. But I don't see myself as the best, and I think they are saying that because of stats, because of the stats I've set aside. So I think what the fans say is what I'll go. But then if you ask me, I'm not going to tell you I'm the best. Yeah.
Well, humble mentality from the man who stood alone. We started with 8, but we are down to 1. It's Big Ups of Play Province who emerges champion, and that is how we draw curtains on Ultimate Battle Season 2. A big salute to all our viewers from day one. You guys have stuck and stayed with us. You guys have been with us throughout today's difficulties. You guys have done an excellent job. We want to say a big thank you to our sponsors as well. You know where to get all your odds from, Game Analyst. If you want to enjoy those excellent games from Sweeve & Co., you know where to get them from Letty Arts. The main governing body powering the whole esports in the country, Esports Association of Ghana, is also backing us. And the #1 esports media channel in the country is also backing us, the VGA Esports Show. And of course, there are a lot of people backing us, the Kenyans as well. The Beast Gaming, we salute you as well. You've done an excellent job. Prime Group of Companies. We couldn't do this without you. If you're looking for your shipping and logistics team, just go to Prime Group of Companies. And lastly, to Play Province for their hosting and their studios, giving us this opportunity to bring to you Ultimate Battle Season 2. And of course, to the technical team, to the likes of Kalu and Mr. Herbert Kreku, doing an excellent job behind the streaming booth, bringing you an excellent feed. And for myself, Slime Moore, and a big shout out to my co-caster for today, Vespa Kofi Sapon. He was excellent on the stream today. Final words from Vespa.
Big ups to everybody. Big ups to the champion of the day. Season 2 is over, but then, like he has said, stick and stay. Season 3 is coming up bigger and better. Thank you.
Final words from my co-caster. It's a big salute to Vespa. Season 3, there's something big. We've got some international matches coming, and there's going to be Mortal Kombat on Ultimate Battle. That is how we leave you. That is how we draw curtains on Ultimate Battle Season 2. Want to say a big thank you once again. Subscribe to the channel, people. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this one. The whole of Season 2.
Yeah, so shout outs to Kennedy, shout outs to Kida, shout outs to everybody, shout outs to all the Foot Hub niggas. I love you all.
Well, that was from the Season 1 finalist, Pretty Boy Dell, signing out. My name is Slime Moore. Thank you for joining the stream. We'll see you Season 3 when we bring it to you. Stay safe out there. We are coming with more action.
possibilities.
Surrounded by supporters.
Let us begin.
The cruelest battles always happen in the most beautiful places. Not this time. When you're fighting for your life, nothing else matters. Until victory is won.
No jokes, no gimmicks, just combat.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Let's go crazy.
Welcome to Prime Automobile and Trading Limited. We sell cars here, we rent cars, we give out cars for high purchases. Secondly, we do shipments from Dubai. We do tourism, prime tourism. If you want to individually go to Dubai with your wife, your family and kids, we offer visa, tickets, accommodation, everything in Dubai. So that is what we do basically. So let me just break it down one by one. The shipping has to do with reshipping cars from Dubai to Ghana. Within 35 days, the car is in Ghana. We also have cars here for sale. We have saloon cars for sale. We have 4x4 for sale. We have any type and brand of cars here for sale. We also undertake rental services. If you want a car to use for a while, we offer cars to our clients for long-term and short-term duration. We also do research and tickets and everything to Dubai, strictly Dubai. So Prime Group of Companies has 4 main activities under it. We undertake shipping from Dubai. We sell cars here at our garage. We do research, tickets, accommodation, everything strictly from Dubai. And we undertake car rental service. We have 2 locations actually. We are located at Tetebu Junction and after Willie Junction, and just after the Palace Mall. And we are also located at Broadcasting Junction, just before the Transfer Toll. Our numbers are 0247 864 564. We have 0244 2423 54. And we have our Dubai numbers as well, plus 971 56 19 82 496. So contact us for anything that you need regards to cars, rental, sales, shipment, Dubai visits and everything. We are to